Hey, what is going on, traders? This is Praise Maps. Welcome again to my Forex trading platform. Bah, bah, bah. I hope I wish I had sound effects for you guys, but at this point in time, I do not have any sound effects. Okay, but anyway, welcome again to my YouTube channel, my trading platform, and today I just want to talk about two foundational setups that I look for when I want to trade. Okay, so there's basically two kinds of setups or two kinds of trading conditions that must be there for me to trade. Okay, whether I'm using an indicator or whether I'm using a certain strategy, it's based on these two conditions. All right, so now the first condition is a breakout condition. Okay, breakout in terms of price breaking out of a support and resistance, or a trend line kind of structure. Okay, the second trading condition that I look for is a range. All right, when price is trading in between a support or a resistance level. Okay, so yeah, those are the two basic trading conditions that I look for, that must be present in order for me to take a trade. All right, so you need to learn your setups so that when you use the indicators, right, you trade the right things. Okay, so let's look at the first instance. Okay, so let's say you've got price going up. Let me just get a nice line for you guys. Okay, let's just say you got price going up like that with that green line. Okay, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. Okay, and then let's just say now you're looking for a sell in this particular market. Okay, so now what I would look for is that I would look for a breakout kind of situation. So I would draw my trend line like that, something like that, and then I'd want to trade if, hold on, I'd want to trade if I see that the price breaks out, right? So I'd be looking for a sell in this kind of a situation. Okay, when I say breakouts, I'm talking about this. So let's say now the price comes out of the trend line, okay, and then comes to these levels here, and then maybe does a retest and comes back down. I'd be looking for this kind of setup or this kind of condition in order for me to actually take a trade. All right, so now whether I'm using an indicator or whether I'm using just price action, okay, like for a breakout type of scenario, this is the kind of trading setup that I would look for. Okay, that's what I'd be looking for. And um, let's say now the price was coming down like that, was coming down, same kind of scenario. Let's say now I'm looking to buy the market. Okay, what I'd do is I'd wait to see the price break out. All right, I'd wait for the price to break out of that line, okay, in order for me to actually open up a trade. All right, so let's just say now the price comes up like that. Okay, so I'd wait for this kind of behavior or this kind of condition in order for me to actually open up trades based on an indicator. All right, so now this is the trend line break or the trend line breakout strategy. All right, so I would base this, I'd first look for this to happen before I actually trust what an indicator is telling me. Okay, so in this case, like if there was a Fibonacci quantum indicator, I would take a buy trade, all right, or buy setup after this kind of movement, right? Because this would be what I'd want to see. This is my prerequisite to trade, right? I'd look for this, all right? Even if it was a horizontal, let me just go down to this area right here, right? Let's just say now there was an area of resistance, okay? There's an area of resistance, and then now you see price coming to do this, come back down, do this, come back down, and then it breaks out. Okay, now this kind of behavior or this kind of price movement, right, that would indicate to me that I can trust whatever buy signal or whatever buy setup that the indicator tells me, right? So in this condition, I'll be waiting to buy, right? I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, and then let's just say now for a sell scenario, okay, hold on. For a sell scenario, let's just say that the price is doing this, it's going up, down to that level, up, down, and then it breaks out of that level. All right, so this is what I would actually wait to see in order for me to take the trade. All right, so now this is basically a breakout condition. So for me to actually take a trade, like let's say for me to actually filter out the bad trades from the good trades, this is what I would do essentially. All right, I would wait for the price either to break the trend line if it's going up like this. I'd wait for a sell there, or I'd wait for the price also to break the trend line there and wait for break as you see there. Or like if it's horizontal support and resistance levels, I'd wait to see the breakout like that in order for me to buy, and then I'd also wait for a breakout something like this in order to sell as well. So these are the conditions that I would use to filter out my trades. All right, this is the first kind of condition that I would like to look at. Right, I like to trade the breakouts. Okay, very simple. We just try to keep it simple. Right, we don't have to complicate it. Okay, now that was the breakout type of condition. Now there's another kind of condition, right, which is called the range trading condition. Okay, what that means is you've got a top, all right, and a bottom. Okay, all right, and then you've got price busy moving in between, right? So then you've got price doing this, price doing that, price doing this. All right, so like when you see this kind of behavior, right, you expect the price to trade within the range. If it doesn't break out, all right, if it doesn't go to the top side, you know that if it gets to the top, you're going to come down and sell, and then your target would probably be somewhere here at the bottom. Okay, so then now typically this is the kind of range trading setup that I would use. All right, this is also another condition that I'd use. See, there's a bit of a trend line going up and there's a trend line coming down, something like that, you see. So like if price is moving in between, this is one of the conditions that I'd actually want to find in order to trade. So let's just say the price is still down here, all right, that would be an opportunity to buy. And then if it comes out here, this would be an opportunity to sell, all right. That would be a buy opportunity, that would be a sell opportunity. Buy opportunity, sell opportunity. All right, buy opportunity, and then guess what? Sell opportunity. Because now remember, we're trading in a range. If there's a range, it means that the top becomes resistance and the bottom, it becomes support. Okay, so then what do you expect? The general rule of support and resistance is that you sell at the top and then you buy at the bottom. You keep it simple, right? You just keep it simple like that. So now remember, it's two conditions, all right? It's two conditions. It's the breakout, all right? Maybe I should explain to you what the difference is between the two, like before, because some of you get confused. Okay, now let's talk about the breakout condition. Okay, so let's say now price is okay, it's going up, but then it comes down, okay, to a level, comes up, then comes down to another level. Remember now, okay, let's say if price comes to if it makes a horizontal level or whatever level, okay, let's say now there's a trend line there. Okay, let's say there's a trend line there. All right, now we're talking about the breakout situation. Let me just write it there. Break. I'm not an artist, guys, don't kill me. I'm not an artist. Okay, I'm a trader, not an artist. Okay, and a forex mentor. So yeah, let's say now, right, price now makes a trend line and then it keeps bouncing off the trend line, then it comes down. Okay, now breakout is when the price breaks out of this trend line here. So then if the price now breaks and comes below this line, that becomes a breakout. Okay, let me explain it again. You've got price going up, respecting this level, pushing back up, respecting that level, pushing that up. But then now when it doesn't reject the level and it goes through, that's what you call a breakout. Okay, right, now this is what it looks like. Maybe if the price is going down, look, let's say the price was going down like this, made a level of resistance, and then let's just say it had this kind of a trend line. Okay, now the breakout would happen if the price comes but does not reject the level and it comes out of this trend line here, right? If it comes out of this trend line there, all right, if the price does this and breaks out, okay, or like destroys or or passes through that level, okay, you call that what? A breakout. You call it a breakout, okay. So now you remember you had price coming down, it hit that level, rejected it, came back down, rejected it, came back down. But if it doesn't reject and it goes out, that's a breakout, okay. So that's the first condition that I'd be looking for if I'm using any system. Like, I'd be looking for breakout condition. Now this is also applicable for horizontal levels, okay. It's also applicable. And you know, I base this is the basis of my trading decision making. All right, so I ask myself, what kind of condition is there? All right, is there a breakout situation? All right, or are we in a range? Because price can either be breaking out or being in a range. Can't really do anything else if you think about it. You know, it can either trade between two levels, or it can break out and go to the next levels. All right. That's typically what price does, okay? So now this is the kind of breakout situation that I'd be looking to be present in order for me to trade. If there's no breakout, then I'm not really motivated to trade, okay? Now, let's go back. You saw the breakout, what it is, okay? Now, let's look at the range again, okay? A range is, okay, you've got price going up and down, up and down, up and down. All right. So it's okay, came back down here. All right. Let's just say now the price now creates like a bottom and a top. Okay. A bottom and a top. Okay. Maybe we should make that another color. Right. Okay. The significance of this color doesn't matter, guys. It's just for illustration purposes, so we can see that it's two different places, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Don't get too caught up on that. So this is a range, guys. All right. If you've got price moving in between 2 points or two levels, all right. So this is my first level up there. That's my second level down there. Okay. So then now this is a range. So you got price going from level 2 to level 1 and then back to level 2, level 1, level 2, level 1, level 2. All right. This is your range. This is your range. Okay. This is another trading condition that I would like to trade. All right. If I see this kind of behavior, you know that, okay, like when the price comes down to the bottom level here, all right, what's most likely to happen is that it would probably reject and go up. Okay. Yeah. Makes common sense. Like if it's been bouncing off of this bottom level, you'd expect it to bounce off again at the bottom, right? That makes the most sense. And we see price doing that all the time. Okay. Same thing with the top side. If you see the price going up to this level here, okay, you'd expect to actually sell here, all right? You'd actually expect to sell there because like it's at the top of the range, okay? So if you've got a range, you want to sell at the top and you want to buy at the bottom. That's the conditions. Those are the conditions that must be present for you to actually take a trade. So if you're using a system, you have to actually look to see if your trading conditions are good enough. If your trading conditions are good enough, then you can take the signals based on whatever trading system that you're using. Okay? This is the basis, guys. And I know I talk a lot about my strategies, my trading methods, and what I do to trade. You know, I base it on these principles. Okay? I look for two different trading conditions. It's either there must be a breakout to validate my trading signals for my software, or there must be a range. Okay, if there's a range as well, that also validates my trading signals or my trading setups based on my systems. Okay, so yeah, those are the two basic conditions that must be present in order for me to actually start trading. Okay. So this is very basic information, guys, but if you overlook this, you end up taking trades which aren't good enough, all right, which don't make sense. Your trades need to make sense. So this is how you make sense of it, okay? You create the structure and you try to understand what the price is doing based on the structure, okay? So it's very simple. Keep your trading simple, okay? And now if you really want to maximize this kind of trading, okay, make sure that you click on the link below in the description. Okay, it will take you either to my Telegram channel or wherever, or my Instagram. Okay, And then, I talk a lot about these kind of situations. Okay. And then also there's also a strategy that you can use this principle upon, right? It'll help you to, identify signals. Okay. The link is in the description. Make sure that you click on that link, and then it's going to take you to the website where you actually see the presentation. All right. So I also did the trainings on that as well. Okay. So now, just a last word of advice to you new traders before I go is that, like I said, your trades need to make sense. Don't just trade without a plan. All right. So the first thing you do is you identify a structure. Okay. When you identify a structure, this is what I mean. You see the kind of trading conditions that are there. Okay. You ask yourself, was there a breakout? All right. If the answer is yes, okay, then now you can start looking for trades. Okay. If the answer is no, it means that you might be in a range. Okay. And then you can trade accordingly. All right. So take a step back and think about what you're going to be doing. Okay. But anyway, guys, I hope that wasn't too confusing. I know I didn't open up a chart. So if you want me to explain this in another way, please let me know in the comments. Or if this was just fine for you, just let me know. If you didn't understand, make sure that you contact me. My contact details are in the description, and then we can discuss it from there. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel for more Forex updates and educational materials. This is your boy, Mabs Trades, signing out.